brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. Hope you had a fabulous day. High five. Grateful today? I'm grateful every day. I just came from the mall. And if you know me, I'm not a big shopper. And it wears me right out. But it's that time of the year, right? You want to get a few little things for certain people. But that's the way it is. Anyways, we're going to do our event calendar. And we're on number 11. Let's see what this one says. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that one is... Now, I'm going to show you. It could mean this one or this one. So, the first one is the Green Aventurine or the Amazonite. I got a feeling it might be the Amazonite. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting double of stuff. I don't know. We'll see when they're all done, right? Anyway, let's read the Amazonite. Helps to align and balance the throat chakra. It encourages honest and heartfelt communication, allowing one to express their true thoughts and feelings. And we should do that anyway, right? But be very tactful about it. You know, you don't have to be mean to somebody to tell them how you feel. So yeah, I think that might be it. But I'm going to read the Green Aventurine as well. A stone of abundance and luck, but it also has a strong connection to the heart chakra. It promotes emotional healing, harmonizes relationships, and encourages compassion and empathy. So they're both for the heartfelt chakra. Well, one's for the throat and one's for the heart. But, you know, we're all connected, aren't we? So, you know, maybe the communication and, you know, have some compassion and empathy while you're doing the communication. Just like I say, be tactful on what you say. Absolutely. Anyway, let's get to our cards. We're going to ask your guides. And thank you so much for the comments and understanding that sometimes I stumble across the words when I'm reading. I appreciate your patience. That's for sure. Let's see what the guides have to say to us today. It's just nice to be home. Actually, the mall wasn't too bad. I did have to get something for my own self. You know, the undergarments of a woman. And I'm telling you, those things are so expensive. But here we are. Kind of need them. Anyways. Survival. That's quite the card. I know a lot of us stay in survival mode our whole lives. And we don't need to. Because the universe and the spirit does have our back. And once you actually realize and believe that, life is magical. I know I had to let go. It was difficult. But I was in survival mode since a child. But it took a lot of years for me. But you have to go and do either seminars, read books, you know, get a hold and a handle on a lot of stuff in your life, right? And that's what I did. And that's, you know, I'm the woman I am today because of it. Let's see what the book says, because I can go on forever talking about that. Suspicion, endurance, vigilance, determination. Your healer guides surround you and lovingly embrace your monetary wounded spirit. They want you to recognize that all attacks, betrayals, or injuries you've suffered, whether they were through the unconscious behavior of others or through your own misunderstanding or poor choices. That's key, right? Sometimes we make poor choices. Not because we want to. It's just we think it's the right thing right now, right? It had left you temporarily physically wounded and fragile. It's no wonder your guard is up. It's difficult to trust even yourself at this time, but you must. Stop blaming yourself or others for what has occurred so you can start to heal. Learn, and you know what? That's accountability for your own actions, right? We can't blame things in our lives on somebody else when it's our doing, it's our choices that we've made. Learn from your experience. Especially be willing to clear any illusions you have about others and see them for who they are and not what you want them to be, right? And that's casting judgment on somebody and telling somebody or wanting somebody to be a certain way when you need to accept them for who they are. And if you can't accept them for who they are, walk away. Don't take the injuries inflicted upon you personally. You are responsible for what you do, not what others do. Strengthen your boundaries, learn from heartache and disappointment, and improve your judgment. All human beings make grave, sometimes terrible mistakes. It's not your fault that you feel violated. It's a lesson to learn. Nor is it a weak to acknowledge that you've been hurt. So it's not weak to acknowledge that you've been hurt and feel that hurt. Wholeheartedly feel it. But don't live there. We have to move on from those things. Admit to your injuries and disappointments and allow the nurturing forces of your healer guides to step in now and restore your inner equilibrium. They're able to soothe your soul and reweave your aura with your loving light and strengthening forces. Trust their influences by dropping your defenses and acknowledging your wounds. Yes, sometimes we have this whole wall around us that nobody wants to come and help us. And you won't get anybody either. Even spirit will be like, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Your healer guides urge you to seek support from capable, caring professionals who can help you move past these disturbing experiences and teach you how to prevent them from occurring again. And yes, seek help if you need. Your healer guide's message to you: the danger has passed. You are safe. It's time to learn from your experience and heal. Absolutely. Let's get moving forward. Okay, we're going to do the wisdom of the oracles. Let's see what the universe has in store for the collective today. Oh, I guess that one is it. It just jumped right out. Chaos and conflict. Look at this. Sometimes the cards amaze me. So, if you're putting all kinds of walls around your heart, your throat, your everything, if you're putting those walls around yourself, you're going to cause chaos and conflict, right? Because if you're not willing to budge, this is what happens. It's like you're hitting a wall. Let's get out of that. Okay, 33. We got all threes today. That's 36. Okay, universe, what do we got? Essential meanings: disarray, being at cross purpose with another, the tensions of opposite, the value of chaos before order. The oracle's message: opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well, as you become unworn by it. Scatter to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need, and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Yes, and let's do that. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. So if you have chaos going on within yourself, you're going to get that without, what I mean by that? You may find yourself at a cross purpose with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes, and chaos leads to reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of the situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is the time to understand rather than to be understood. Right. Sometimes we have to understand the stuff that's going on around us and within us before we can be understood. I like that. Excuse me. Relationship message. Stubbornness is keeping you a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you will be in much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. I like that. So if it's not serving you, move forward. Prosperity message. Circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that is happening now is in truth shaking things up so you can find the real path to your prosperity. Yes, it's a stormy time, and it feels as if there are opposing forces whenever you turn. Be reassured that there is divine purpose in this chaos, right? Sometimes it's like having a tower moment, but sometimes before that tower falls, you have everything going around before it falls, and then you can rebuild. Everything that doesn't work is being taken from you to the truest parts of yourself remain. The events occurring now are essential for your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear that way now. In time, you will know this to be true. Protection message. This is an try again. That Mercury retrograde, look at us go. This is an advantageous, that don't even make no sense. So the advantage moment is what I was trying to say, but it's got the OUS on it. Moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete restoring of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You discover everything you need to know about the situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of the chaos. This moment is valuable. Do not waste it. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah. So if things are chaotic in your life, deal with it face to face. And then you can move forward and let that tower fall. And you know what? Take the lessons from all of that too, because that's the key part of it. Anyways, I'm going to leave that with you, and I wholeheartedly thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, make the comments. As usual, I love reading them. You make my day, actually. I'm so grateful and blessed. And I will talk to you soon, sending you love and light. Bye for now.